Hi guys, today I have another new update for my project 5 uses. This one's coming a little quick just because I kind of needed another filler video. Oh, here's Nuggie. Come say hi. Aw, here's my baby. Look this way. Aw. Anyway, I needed another filler video because I'm going home for 2 weeks at this end of the December. I'm actually going home in a couple days, and this will be pre-filmed, and you'll probably be seeing this at the end of the month. So I'm kind of I'm pre-filming all of my project updates, so most of them aren't going to have as much progress. But then all of my end of the year stuff that I want to do, I'm just gonna film and post once I come back, which will be the very beginning of January. So my end of the year makeup empties will be at the beginning of January, and all that kind of stuff will be at the beginning of January. But anyway, let's just hop into this project. So if you don't follow along with this project, what I do is when I get something new, I put it in my inventory, and then I put it off to the side in a box with all my new products, and I slowly reach in. So then I slowly reach in and go through them one at a time, usually working on just a couple products at a time, and I use it for 5 uses, and then I put it off to the side to film these updates. So I pulled out a whole bunch of products that I've used for 5 uses already, and we're just gonna get into it. So first, this might be my favorite item in this bunch, and this is the Laura Geller Spackle Skin Perfecting Primer, and this is the Hydrate, Moisturize, and Replenish one. I really like this. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and this feels so nice on your skin. I feel like it's pretty comparable to the First Aid Beauty one that I really like, the Coconut Smoothie Primer. But this one doesn't really have much of a glow. It has a little bit just of just kind of a healthy glow look to it. Not really anything shimmery or anything, but this just feels so nice. It just feels like a nice moisturizer, honestly. And I really like it. This is becoming my favorite style of primer, a moisturizing primer, rather than a glowy primer, and I have mostly glowy primers, so I'm excited to have this one in my collection. Next, another BoxyCharm item. I have the Hanali Matte Bronzer, and again, I got this in a BoxyCharm, and this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a warm tone bronzer. It's really pretty. I do really like it. It's not anything super special though. Here that is right here. It's definitely buildable. It doesn't just go on super pigmented at first, which I like because then you can just build it up. I do like it. It's probably not anything that I would go out and purchase myself if I were to use it up, because it's just kind of like a basic bronzer, but it is kind of a cool piece to have in my collection. It's from Hawaii, which I think is kind of cool. All right, let's do this one first. We have my Milk Makeup Blush Stick in the shade Flip, and this is the bright red one. Here's that shade right there. This was pretty on the cheeks. Definitely have to do this one pretty light-handed, but it was really pretty, and I do like this formula a lot. I have a few of these, and I really like all of them. My favorite is Work, which is the nude shade. We'll quickly talk about this. This is another Milk product. This is the Kush Lip Balm in Plush Berry. I talked about the other shade that I had in my last update, so this is just the other color that I have, and it's like a wine color, but it's a tinted lip balm, so it's definitely pretty sheer when you put it on. I like this formula. It's pretty nice. The packaging is really nice. And I talked about these more in the last video, so if you want to see more on this one, I talked about it more in the last one, but I do like those. All right, the last lip product I have is from ColourPop, and this is the Disney Frozen 2 Free Spirit lip gloss. This is the Anna lip gloss. I really like this. I used this a ton. I used it way more than 5 uses. This is such a cool color. It's just like liquid caramel, basically, is what it looks like. There it is right there. It's just a really pretty nude. I love the formula. It's so creamy. The only thing that I don't like is that it's a brush wand. I wish it was a doe foot. That's my only like little critique, but I love the fact that it's frozen. It's super cute. I love the color. I like the formula, so I'm definitely happy about this one. And they just restocked the Frozen collection on ColourPop. I just got an email about that like yesterday. So if you want that, go get it. Okay, 2 more items. We have 2 palettes here. First is my ABH Glow Kit. This is the Sugar Glow Kit because I've had this for forever and just finally reached into it. My mom got me this for Christmas last year. I don't know what took me so long. I think because I was panning highlighters. But I really like it. It's nice. I mean, these are pretty classic products. So that's what they look like. Some of them are more glittery. So I think my favorite shade is Starburst. And then Marshmallow doesn't have like the glitter in it either. Butterscotch and Gumdrop. These 2 have a little bit more glitter, which isn't usually my preference, but I like to mix them with Starburst, and then it's not nearly as glittery. Let's see. There's Starburst, which is more of like a pinky rosy tone highlight. And Butterscotch underneath. I guess we'll just do all of them. Marshmallow is right here. It's like that white one, but it has a gold reflect. And Gumdrop is down here, and this one has more of a pink reflect. I do really like this. I think I'll still definitely get quite a bit of use out of this palette, especially since the shades do pop out. I've been reaching for palettes with shades that pop out for my Build Your Own Face palette. So this will probably get put into that project too at some point. All right, my last product. This is a palette, again from BoxyCharm. This is the OPV Beauty London Spotlight palette. I don't really like this. So I've seen mixed reviews of this on YouTube, and this is what it looks like. The color story is really pretty. It reminds me of the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. And I actually had this shade in my whole collection project pan where I had to use that 30 times. And you can tell there's like barely any change. And that color is really pretty. We'll swatch this one. This is Dream. I should have done the other hand. But there's that blue right there. It's pretty. It's pretty, don't get me wrong. I don't like the mattes in here. I feel like they don't have, I don't know, it's just so hard to explain. Let me grab Edge, which is this like reddish shade in the middle, and Public Eye, which is up here. All right, here they are. They look okay on a swatch, like they're not the most pigmented, but I feel like they just blend super patchy on your eyes, and they're just not my favorite. I feel like they all kind of mud together too. When you're blending things out together, I feel like they just get super muddy. I used Exhibit quite a bit. This one was a favorite. I did like this one. This one was pretty good. There's that one right there. But again, I feel like that one has a different formula than all of the others. I don't know. I tried this purple and I was super excited about it. It looks so pretty. And I wasn't very impressed with this one either. Again, in the swatch it looks okay, but I don't know. It doesn't really have much sparkle to it at all. It looks like it would in the pan, but I wasn't super impressed with this palette. I mean, I have it. I'll probably use it if it gets pulled into a project or something, but it's not really a favorite, so I wouldn't really recommend going out and buying this one. Unless you're super curious, I guess, and you found it for cheap on BoxyCharm. But I wouldn't go out and buy this for, I think it was like $50 retailed. But that is everything that I have for today's update. I hope you guys like this video. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe down below for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys.